Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode with us at RGJ Trains at David Junction. Kicking off this week, I am continuing on the hill, but while I'm not actually going to be working on the hill, it's more showing you the bits that are going behind the scenes to create the bits that are going onto the hill. So I'm going to be getting the airbrush out, the static applicator, not the static applicator, sorry, the static box, and just trying to do bits of prep to actually be able to create more into there, because it has been a sticking point. I'm not going to lie, it's put me off having to get up on the layout, and we'll definitely do it different in future. But I am going to work on that, because the stuff I can work on is off of there anyway. I can sit comfortably. And then Rob this week is trying to look at a few more of the issues. So we've still got the bit just below me that needs the wedge. There's another line that is actually the wrong
depth.
Code.
It should be code 100, but it's currently code 75, which is derailing some of the newer locos.
Yeah, so he's going to be sorting that out. And also we want to thank everyone for their feedback on the update plans for the sticking point as well, Rob Scott. You've not had a chance to look at it yet, have you? But it runs both ways and then it stops.
Yeah, I am going to put a dropper over there though.
It's just very weird, because if you just keep it running, it will go. If you slow it down or stop it, it just won't go again.
No.
So
no. Nothing
I thought that's what was happening.
No. Nothing,
I saw you running it back and forth.
Nothing to do with it.
I saw you running it back and forth.
The only issue is nothing to do with that corner at all. It's when I hit the switch here, it kills the corner.
The switch here?
Yes. It's nothing to do with that corner at all.
So how come I saw it going round?
Because that's when the switch is set for the main line. As soon as you set the switch for the T.M.D, there's a section of that track that dies.
Is that because there's nothing connecting to the...
No. I'm going to look into it. Anyway.
Okay, enough domestics there. So yeah, that is the what we're going to be doing. So again, this is coming out on Sunday. I think this might become a new thing, really, the way it's going. Yeah. But like we said...
Oh, excuse the sound effects. The printer's going in the background.
So yeah, I think that's it.
No, I got one more thing. Hold a second, make sure it's zoomed out. So I don't cut my head off like I normally do. Zoom it out. So, we don't normally talk about trains and releases and stuff like that. It is zoomed out.
Yeah, but it can go in a bit.
Okay. So we don't normally talk about releases and stuff like that, because everybody gets the emails off Hornby and Bachman and everything like that. But someone messaged us the other day, with us living in Wales and me being of a certain age, about Ivor the engine, which is obviously, no, I'm not going to.
You didn't say it properly, come on.
No.
You do.
Rapido have said it, released it, well, ready for pre-order this week. And funnily enough, I don't know, make sure that's, can everybody see that?
No, it's on your face, I'll focus it. There we go.
That is one that Paul Woods of Woolsec Scenics actually bought and designed for us. Now this, to me, is actually closer to Ivor the engine than what Rapido have done. I've actually got on view behind me the website, and the DCC ready one, it's £200, which isn't a bad price to be fair, and then 304 I think it is for the DCC fitted. I've only got two little gripes with this. One, can I have the picture back up, please? Thank you very much. She's messing about with the thing.
Can you have a price?
Two little gripes with it, and I suppose they are only little gripes. The first one is, whilst they're staying true to form to the cartoon, which was obviously cut out pieces of paper, the figures are flat. Me personally, maybe a little bit more of a price and have 3D figures of the engine driver, the station manager and everything like that, and the dragon. That's one gripe. The other one, and you can see it for yourselves, I'm going to try and insert the images. I have a dog up my feet. The colouring on it. Now, on the original, in the cartoons, the whistles, the bell and the top of the chimney were all brass coloured. In the Rapido one, they're all like either a coppery or a black sort of colour. And ironically, they've got the book behind it, which is showing the correct colours. I do think it's something that they maybe could have spent a little bit more time thinking about. Obviously, they've tooled it so to create these pieces, but why didn't we create them in a different colour, the correct one, or paint them afterwards?
Even the whistle.
Yeah, even the whistle in the actual cartoon is like a bronzy, goldy sort of colour. And yeah, it's because it's something I grew up with. It's something a lot of us grew up with, to be fair. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful set. It really is. And I think it's, to be honest, I think it's quite fairly priced.
I wish we could get the wagons, though, to go with ours.
Yes. Yeah, I think you can buy the wagons separately, if I remember right. They're part of a separate kit for £114, if I remember.
Oh, okay.
If you close that window, come out of the... Go back. Rolling stock. Yeah, you can get the rolling stock pack for £114.95, which is something... Yeah, our internet's playing up. But yeah, cracking set. You can buy the rolling stock separately. It does come with a couple of wagons, I believe. But Rapido, maybe if you're going to print it, if you're going to make this set, make it a little, personally speaking, I could be wrong, we've all got opinions. I would have gone a bit more true to form on it myself. But yeah, as I say, we don't normally talk about trains, do we?
Yeah, but Ivor
is
a passion to you. You say it better if it's that terrible, you have to say it.
Yeah. But there you go. That's my thoughts on it. I'd love the set. I'm not sure I'd be pleased with the actual engine itself, personally. But that being said, you never know. We might get it. Because it would look nice actually going up on the outer loop, up through the hills and everything, which is what IB used to do.
I do think the rolling stock pack's definitely something we might consider, because like I said, they will work with our rival.
Yeah. This dog keeps dropping his ball on my foot and squeezing and chewing at it. But there you go. Yeah, anyway, we're going to crack up. What?
I want to say thank you as well, actually, on thingy. So
go.
I've got my tea in my hand.
Got your tea in.
So I'm a shorty, so how's the camera on me?
That's fine.
So yes, I just want to say as well, again, a quick thank you. So during this week, my Prescott portrait has now reached over 100, and it's actually gone a little bit above that. So I just want to say a massive thank you again. You know, it's not trying to push it now, but it's a genuine thank you, because I know a lot of the support that's gone over there is a lot of you guys from here. So I just want to say again, a massive thank you on that as well. I've got a bit of bone of contention with it, and thanks to the live and a few that have requested, I am going to be doing like a pencil video on that as well. But anyway, that's for that channel. But thank you for showing the support over there, guys. It is appreciated. So I think we're going to head off now. I'm taking a break from the drawing, but we're going to crack on, get the airbrush out, and we'll see you guys later on. Bye for now. Hey everyone, so this is, I suppose, a bit of a behind the scenes look to how we create certain things on the layout. So what I need to do this week is creating things to go onto the hillside. We do have a printer on in the background as well. I don't know how that's going to play with this, because I don't think I've ever had this while using it. So you might catch that in the background. But what I've got is, I picked these up quite a while ago off Amazon, as some of you will know. Red is, I don't even know what the plant is, but you see it with a lot of the wildflowers. However, especially as the year goes on, they darken to a brown. These are just too garishly red. So I've got the mahogany here, so I'm actually going to get the airbrush out, paint it a bit, And the same with the green. I've got a darker green, but this is just still too garishly bright and fake. So I'm going to try and tone that down a bit, as well as continuing making wildflowers. And depending on how long it takes filming, is creating some tufts for the mountain as well with 6mm. So I'm going to crack on, we'll see how it goes. And don't forget as well, I do wear my FFP3 while working with the airbrush as well, and the doors open to provide that ventilation. So just a very quick look at how it's come out, because I'm going to put these away to dry. So you can see this has really brought the tone down a lot, and then also with the green it's kind of darkened it a bit as well. I've left some of the light green just to give that variation, and then with the even darker green it's not made much more difference, but it has made it a bit more greeny. I'm going to crack on with the flowers now, and then what I tend to do is just dip these into the jars that they're in. I find that gives you best coverage, and making them in thicker bunches, and then I cut them down when I attach them. I find that works a lot easier with the layering spray. Well, here we are at the end of this week's episode. It seems to be a thing at the moment that we're both going to crack on with stuff, but it only ends up being one of us. But that's the way it goes sometimes. But we do have some more flowers. Seems like it's not a lot, but they do get cut up, and then I get quite a few more out of them. So that's why it's just easier to make it in bigger branches. We also have our garishly red are now toned down quite a bit, although it doesn't show it on the camera as well as I'm looking at it, but it has darkened it up quite a bit, and the green as well. So I have made the green a bit, you've got some of the light in still, because this is going on the walls. But that's a few things that I got up to, and then I've still got the tufts to make as well. So as always guys, thanks for joining us on this. Please hit the like button, any comments feel free to add. Share us as always, and if you're new to us, please do subscribe to us. Thanks everyone, and have a good weekend.